Hi everybody, it's Anne here from positivelypapercraft.co.uk and welcome to my channel and also a new series I'm bringing you every Monday for a little while, and it's called Remake It Monday. And the reason is I have quite a few projects that I've done and they weren't transferred over to my new blog when I changed the name. So there's a few projects in particular that I get a lot of emails and messages about, of people wanting to know the sizes and where can they find the post, and of course I don't know where the post's gone, I don't have it anymore. So I thought what I'll do is I'll remake some of them and then there'll be a new blog post, people can get the measurements, and also I think it's nice to use the current items because often they look completely different when they're remade again. So I'm starting with the most popular one that I get asked a lot, and it's this fun fold card that I made. So I made this last year and it would have been celebration because them were celebration items, and what we're going to do is we're going to make it again in current stuff. So the bits I'm using for this is, I thought it would be nice to make it in the cake soiree paper. We're using Rich Razzleberry, Blush and Bride, Whisper White for the colours. I'm going to use the matching stamp set, which is Cake Soiree, so we're going to be using some elements from there. And for the dry embossed bit, we're going to use this one which is called Scattered Sequins, and if you look, it is like stupid lamp, it is like little mini sequins. Okay, so we are going to be using that as well. I'm just going to adjust this light, it's a little bit dark there I think. Okay, so all important measurements. Now the card base needs to measure 10 inches by 5 inches. The Whisper White inside piece is 5 inches by 9 7/8. They will be all on the blog though. Actually I think what I'll do is I'll just read them out as I get to them. It saves me reading loads of measurements out. So if I can pick these up. Right, so we're going to start with a card base which is 10 by 5 and we need to score it at 5 inches. Okay, so pop it in on the long side and we're going to score it at 5 because our card is 5 by 5. Okay, now this top flap piece here, which I think I've got it in mint macaron on this one, this one is going to be in Blush and Bride and it needs to measure 5 by 5. Yep, that's the one, and you need to score it at 3. Now it doesn't matter which side because it's the same all the way. Okay, so we've scored that at 3 and that will sit over the top like this. Okay, just like we've done on this one. So we've got a piece of DSP to go over our top flap like this, and this needs to measure 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. Now the piece for the Whisper White inside, which is this piece here, this is 5 by 9 7/8 and we need to score at 5 inches on the long side. Okay, and this bit is going to get stuck into the card like that, and it's going to open. And I think for now that is all of the right pieces. This piece here is going to go on the inside of this card here, and this is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then I've got a little white piece which is going to be, so we're going to have this on here. Then when this opens up, we're going to have a piece which is embossed, and this is, where is it? Oh, yeah, 4.5 by 4.5. So, and I've used the layering squares, and I've cut 2 scallop squares, and I've cut 2 stitched squares. Okay, so what we're going to do is emboss our Whisper White. So I've got the Big Shot. Sorry, but I'm not happy with this light at the moment. So I've got the Big Shot platform and 1 plate, because this is a dynamic texture, which means it's really thick. So I'm going to pop it in. Just get it where you're happy with the pattern, like that. And then I'm going to run this through. Oh yeah, that is so cool. It actually looks like little sequins. I love that. So that's our embossed piece. So we're going to get this out of the way. And we're going to start sticking some of our cards together. So first things first is I want to stick this onto the back of the card. I'm just going to burnish these because I haven't done that. Okay, so I'm going to just use some Tombow for that. Alright, so pop it just under the score line, and then just attach that to the back. Okay, so there's the first bit done. Then take our gorgeous DSP, that is going to go on there. Again, I'm going to use Tombow. Gorgeous. Then we need to pop down our sequin embossed piece, which is going to go there. Okay, so just in the middle. It's just so cute, I like that. And then we now want to put our Whisper White inside panel in. So that needs to get stuck just on there. Okay. And I think I'm just going to use Tombow for that, but before we stick that down we're going to do some stamping on the front, because on the inside we are going to have our paper, which we can actually put this down now, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to stick that on the inside. Okay, so there should be just a little border all the way around. Like that. And then on the outside we are going to do some stamping. So I've got a selection of the little roses and some of the little elements. So I think it is the 2 roses here and also this one for now is what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to use a selection of Rich Razzleberry and Pink Pirouette. I do like Pink Pirouette. I know I've used Blush and Bride, but I'm going to use Pink Pirouette. So I'm just going to do a random design. I don't know if I'll do it all on camera because the stamps are quite small and there's a bit of an area to cover here. So just ink them up and we're just going to randomly stamp them around. Happy with that. That looks really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to pop these inks away. And what we're going to do now is we are going to pop some adhesive on the back. And we are going to stick this into here. Okay, so just stick it in just like that. Just pop some glue and stick it in. So the camera is going to run out in a minute, so I'm going to quickly see if I can stick this down. Pop some glue on there. And then just stick this into our card. Getting it right would help. So you need to make sure you don't catch the score line, which I don't think I have there. I think I'm alright. Okay, so I'm just going to charge the camera and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we've got this glued in here, so that is where we are up to now, and I think it's looking gorgeous. So taking a Blush and Bride square that I've cut out, what I'm going to do first of all is glue this onto the embossed piece with some Tombow. Okay, so I want to get it as central as I can and then quite low down so there's only a small little bit of white showing. So we've got that on there. And then we're going to stick the rich raspberry bit, will go over the top, but it will just be stuck on the top so we can still lift this up. So what we're going to do now is our Whisper White squares. We've got one for here and we've got one for here, like this. So the one that's going to go on the front, I am going to heat emboss the cake with silver powder, which I think will look really nice. And then on the other one we're going to heat emboss the present, the parcel. So I'm just going to get a scrap bit of paper here, and I'm going to wipe it with the embossing buddy. And then I've got my Versamark ink, and I'm going to ink up the cake. Okay. And it does just fit. I'm just going to stamp that down. Yep, beautiful. And then while we've got the embossing stuff out, I'm going to take the other square. I'm going to wipe that over too. And then I'm going to ink up the present, and then we can heat emboss them both together. Okay, so just pop the present in the middle. It's a beautiful stamp set. I love the flowers and stuff. Yeah, gorgeous. So we will take our silver embossing powder . Wow, absolutely gorgeous. And we'll do the same with the little present. There we go. And I will have to heat set this off camera, I think, because I don't think I've plugged the heat tool in. Let me see. No, and I haven't got a spare plug, so I will be back when I've heat embossed them. Okay, there we go. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. I love that. There must have been something sticky on the paper there, so never mind. So this one is going to go on the front, so I am just going to glue this onto the rich raspberry. It is absolutely chucking it down outside, and it's so windy. You might be able to hear it actually. I don't know where this wind has come from, but it's really bad. Alright, that is gorgeous. And then this one is going to get glued onto the pink that we've already got down. I think this is just going to be so elegant as well. And I've decided to make it a birthday card because I've got a friend's birthday coming up soon. So I am going to be keeping it for that, because she loves all my handmade stuff. She really does, so I know she'll like it. Alright, so we've got that there. And then we need, oh god, it sounds like stuff's blowing around all over out there. So we just want to stick this down with dimensionals, so we only need them just across the top. Wow, I'm sure you can hear that wind. It's just like literally come out of nowhere. Okay, so I'm just going to keep this closed down, and then I want it to line up as best I can when that doesn't look straight to me. I don't know if it's this grid paper because I haven't got it straight. Yeah, there we go. So that when we open it, the card still opens. Just a shame about that, unless I can pop some gems on and hide it. Alright, it's looking absolutely beautiful. So what have we got left to do? Inside we are going to stamp happy birthday. So I've got the happy birthday. I'm going to do it in rich raspberry. And I'm going to just pop that in the middle. Gorgeous. I love that little sentiment as well. It's so fancy. That's that. Now it's just a few little gems, and we're also going to make a nice fancy vellum envelope for it as well, so I thought that would be nice. So I've got a mixture of Blush and Bride and rich raspberry, so I'm going to put, wow, that wind is unbelievable. I'm going to pop a couple of them on the front, okay, just like that. And then I want to try and hide this little blip that I've got, so I might pop a little one in the middle and then two bigger ones on either side, and hopefully it will hide it or make it less noticeable. There we go. I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. I really love this, and I know she'll love it, so there we go. Beautiful. And the difference, because of, you know, the different papers, it just looks it's great, I think, to see it made in a different way. So, well, a different look, not a different way. So we're going to quickly do a vellum envelope. I'm using the envelope punch board, and our card is 5 by 5. So on the envelope punch board, if we go to 5 by 5, we need a piece of card or paper which is 8 1/8 by 8 1/8, and we need to score and punch at 4 1/8. So I've already cut my vellum to 8 1/8. So 4 1/8. So we put it in, go to 4 1/8, punch and score quite firmly, because Stampin' Up's vellum is really thick. It's more like card, to be honest. Then line it up with the line, punch and score again, turn, line it up with the line, punch and score again, line it up with this line. There we go. There is our envelope. I'm going to round the corners on mine. Just get this out of the way. Now, just take your time when you fold and burnish it, because vellum is really easy to like go off your score marks. I mean, I have scored it twice, but just from experience, I just know it's really easy to go off the score marks. Okay. There we go. Gorgeous little envelope. And what I want to do as well is on the front here, in the bottom left hand corner, I want to heat emboss this little parcel again. So I'm just going to quickly do that, because I thought it would look really nice. So I'm just going to ink it up with Versamark again. And I'm going to stamp this in the bottom left hand corner of the envelope. Okay, seems to have worked nicely. So take the powder again, gorgeous. And then I'm just going to quickly heat set it and stick it together, and then we're done. So I'll let the tool heat up for a few seconds. Didn't take long at all, and that is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So the two sides, I'm just going to pop a little bit of fuse on there, just to stick that to there, and then just a little bit down here. Can't actually see what I'm doing. But there. So we're going to stick that to there. Sorry about that everyone, my memory card was full, so I can't quite remember which bit it cut off at, but I glued all of the envelope down with the fast fuse, and that looks absolutely beautiful. So quickly, what I want to just do is I have made a little bow from this beautiful metallic edge ribbon in Whisper White and Silver. And I'm just going to use a little glue dot and stick the bow onto the top of the card. And I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to pop the bow just there in the middle. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? I'm just going to trim that a little bit, actually it's too long. That is just such a gorgeous card, I love that. Yeah, beautiful. So there we go, we've remade that, and we're just going to test the envelope. I hope it fits. Yeah, that fits lovely. And then I'm not going to seal mine shut because I'm going to want to write my message on. Oh wow, isn't that absolutely stunning? That is gorgeous, so elegant. Oh wow, I love that. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the first Remake It Monday. And I will be back again on Wednesday with another tutorial. So don't forget, all the measurements and everything will be on my blog, which the link will be in the description of this video. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.